Hello, my name's Tommy. We discuss productivity and minimalism and creativity here. And today we are going to be talking about wallets. That thing that you keep your money in. What's in yours? Get it? It's like the commercial. Like the commercial where it talks about what's in your wallet. I personally am a huge fan of wallets. I really like them. I'm a huge bag fan, which I probably at some point will make a video about a bag. But wallets are like little bags. Little bags for your money and your cards and the things that you need to carry around. And we're gonna go over some of the past wallets I've had and some of the newer wallets I've had. That's tip number one. If you have wallets that you like, I would suggest hanging on to them, unless you know for certain you're never gonna use it again or it's broken. But hang on to them, because I keep circling back and coming back to these same wallets that I used to use. I like to change it up. After a few months, then I'll come back to a wallet, just put my cards in it, start using it, and it feels like a brand new wallet. We're gonna go way back to one of these big wallets that I have. This just normal Billfold. Just a classic Billfold, kind of opens up like this. I remember seeing this in the store and being really captivated by it because it had a zipper on the inside that can just unzip, and then you have access to coins and stuff. And I hated carrying coins. They just all go in a jar. So I was like, I can put them in a little separate pocket and zip them away. It's just kind of a normal standard Billfold. And I used this for a long while. This big thick wallet was just in my pocket and I just didn't know there was another way to do things. So I progressed onward. This little guy right here is literally probably my first taste of a minimal wallet, and it's not even a real minimal wallet. It is a piece of a bigger wallet. So this slid into the bigger wallet, kind of like this one. This one actually can fit into here at this point. Like that. There we go. Presto Changer. So it was kind of like that in a bigger wallet. I remember just kind of using this for a time. It just has 3 card slots in the back, just kind of a fabric-y case. You have your ID in the front, and it just worked. I think that was kind of my first taste of having a more minimal wallet. So this was nice. Now we're getting a little bit more fancy. This is called a ROCO wallet. A ROCO. Man, I think I've been calling it the wrong thing for a while. ROCO wallet. And this is pretty straightforward. It is basically 2 pieces of aluminum held together with a thick rubber band. If you wanted to get cards out, you press on here, you pinch the bottom, these kind of fan out for you, and then you just put them back in. I actually still really like this wallet. You can actually put some cash in the back on the rubber band. At this point, I just kind of don't carry cash, but you could carry cash with this if you wanted to. It's just quick, it's very simple. It's so much thinner than this big wallet here. Let me, look at this. Is that the thumbnail right there? It's so much thinner than that. And I can't go back to a wallet this size anymore because I'm so used to the thinner sized wallet. It's just so much easier. When I was done with the ROCO, I moved on to this Nomatic wallet, which is kind of more fabric-y. It bends, it has this pulley thing. So this one's kind of interesting because it has 2 different sides. So you have the one side for your quick access cards, so like my whatever I can pull straight out of there. And then you have your kind of bulk side that you have this kind of pulley tab. Pull this and your cards come out the other end. So in theory, if you pull this tab, you've got 1, 2 cards access, 1, 2 cards access. So you can have 4 cards quick access. This can hold a lot. I have a friend who has this thing. Colin, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. This thing is like double in size. So you can push this thing to the limit. It's just kind of stylish and different and a little bit more fun than this ROCO one. These don't take up a lot of room. If you keep a few of the wallets you like, you just cycle through them. Always feels like you have a new one without having to buy a new one every single time. Now we're on to what I'm currently using, and this is kind of a new setup very recently, and it is the PopWallet, which I will be the first to admit that this wallet is not very pretty. These other wallets are way more stylish than this one. This one does not look like anything fancy. This is made by PopSocket, which I'm sure you're familiar with. They have the little pop guys that come out. You can get this thing with or without this pop guy built in. I can still remove this if I really wanted to. This has this kind of bubble on the back, which isn't necessarily ideal. Like I said, you can get this just without the bubble and it's just the wallet if you really wanted to. The perk about this is it clips to the back of your phone. And I used to have cases, phone cases that would be the cases that you can put cards into. Most of the time, they could only hold maybe 2 cards. They have the stick-on things, the stick-on to the back of your phone, but then you're stuck with that being on the back of your phone. You don't have an option to take that off, and now that wireless charging is becoming a bigger thing, it's kind of a pain if you've got cards permanently stuck to the back of your phone. And I found this, and I thought this was the best compromise I could ask for. Basically you have this, you just click it on, boom, and you are good to go. And you can use the pop socket. This thing's not going to fall off. It's pretty well secured. If you do get one of these, you do want something with a smooth case. If you get something textured or soft or silicone-y, the adhesive does not tend to stay on it as well. But then I just pop it off and I am good to go. So this can get wirelessly charged. If I just want the phone and I don't need the wallet, I can have this separate. I can have these in 2 pockets. If I just need the wallet, I can do this. And for a while, I was carrying this guy back when I had this wallet, and I was carrying the ROCO wallet just because I couldn't fit all the cards I needed in here. However, just recently I got to the point where I was like, what do I really need, even if there was an emergency or something? So I've narrowed this down. This can hold basically 4 cards, 3 cards comfortably, and if you have like thin cards, like my license is a little thinner and I have an insurance card that's really thin, I have 4 cards in here. 2 credit cards, my license, and an insurance card. Insurance card if there was an emergency, and license because I need a license. 2 credit cards. Normally I would only need 1, but I do use Amex, and they don't accept Amex everywhere. I can carry this one phone with this wallet on it. I can walk out the door, and I can be confident that I have what I need to do normal errands. Like I can go about, I can drive. If there's an emergency, I have an insurance card, and I can pay for things as long as I don't have to pay for cash, which is very uncommon. Even if I carry cash, I very rarely ever use it. This is not necessarily stylish in my opinion. It's super functional. You're getting a lot of function for this thing, just not really style points for it. I love having just one thing, not having to pick up 2 things. I love the fact that I can remove this, and it's just super minimal. If I needed more cards, then I would have to use this ROCO, and I might eventually switch back to one of these wallets. I don't know if you care about wallets at all, but I care about wallets and I like wallets, and I wanted to make a video about wallets, so whoops. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you know of cool wallets and stuff. I know there's probably cooler wallets than these ones. Feel free to comment them below and share them and let me know what works for you. But until you do, I'll be here popping this pop socket until the cows come home. Alright, that's all I've got for you, so until next time, see ya.